Running with Purpose meets Running for Your Life, Canada's first ever Zombie Mud Run in Niagara Falls.
3, 2, 1,
We have over 400 people for this first event. It's a 5-kilometer zombie-infested obstacle course going on around the whole block, basically.
And how does it work?
Okay, basically you get 3 flag football belts. Okay, so the red strips, they represent your health. You wear them around a belt around your waist, and you run the 5K course, go over the obstacles, and the zombies try to take off. They represent your intestines, your brain, your lungs, and they just take them off one at a time. You got to make it through the whole course with at least one, and then you're a survivor.
And what happens if you end up with none?
If you lose all the flag football belts, you get infected, and you get an infected medal.
So what are you doing here today?
I'm being with Zombie, helping run out the whole Zombie Mud Run Canada. I'm one of the Hunt Manor crew as well, so this is just a good opportunity for us to come out, have some fun, get a little bit of exercise, and really get people knowing what we're here, kind of introducing Zombie Mud Canada to Niagara Falls, because it's something they haven't seen before.
Are you planning on taking a lot of lives today?
That is definitely my plan, yes. We come out here, we've been training hard, you know, taking our vitamins and eating our blood, and trying to get ready for these people, so nobody's getting out alive.
Have you any strategies planned?
Yeah, eat, and then eat, and if need be, eat.
What brings your group out today?
We're here to tackle Zombie Mud Run Canada, here with Phil Van Kleef and Rhonda Van Kleef, actually friends of them.
You guys do a lot of runs. Why did you choose the Zombie Run?
Local, we're big fans of Warrior Dash, and to not have to travel all the way to Barrie and to have something right here in the city is amazing. It's great.
What do you find the most interesting about the Zombie Run as opposed to other runs you've done?
In previous runs, we don't have the zombies chasing us, so the adrenaline factor of them having to push us through the run is exciting. Everyone's fired up about that.
So how does it feel to be the first survivor?
Great, actually. I thought it was for sure, because I looked down at one point, only had 2 left, and I was like, this is the beginning of the race, I'm going to get done. But yeah, it was great to get through. I'm proud of myself for that. Although I think the infected medals looked cooler. They had their like greeny infectedness going into them.
How was the race?
Harder than I thought, actually. The beginning was like, oh, it's a nice, easy, like 5K, whatever. You're breezing through the first 1K-ish. And then the zombies start coming at you, and you got to sprint because they come after you hard. So I was so winded at the end, it was nuts. It was a great time, though.
What brought you to Niagara Falls and the Zombie Run?
I'm originally from Welland, Ontario, and I heard about the Zombie Run, and I've done a whole bunch of tough mudder type events. So I thought it would be really fun to try something, you know, zombie twist on it, so it made it fun. So I grabbed a bunch of people from my town, and we drove up, and here we are.
What differences did you see in a typical run as opposed to the Zombie Run?
It was nice that there wasn't as many hills, but the zombies definitely put a hard twist on it. Yeah.
Did they jump out at you?
Oh yeah, it was crazy. I sprinted so much this race, it was nuts.
Will you do it again?
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I heard that you can buy extra lifelines.
Yeah, so we have Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of Canada. It's a disease, so there's a foundation where you can donate $10 and you get an extra lifeline or a flag football belt, which represents your health for the run.
How many people do you think wish they had gotten those extra lifelines?
I think most of the people did.
How many people do you think will end as survivors?
Only about 10% survive this race.
Do you think you'll make it even harder next year?
I will, yeah. It's always going to get harder, tougher. We're going to add more obstacles for sure, yeah.
Not your typical mud run. Whether you survive or ended up infected, it was definitely fun. At Campark in Niagara Falls, for The Source, I'm Kendra Dyer.